In this episode of Top 10 Detective, we will review the unbelievable facts from all around the world that you may never have heard of before. Welcome, curious minds, to the ultimate countdown of the most astonishing, jaw-dropping, and downright unbelievable facts ever. This list isn't just your average trivia. It's a roller coaster of wonder that will have you saying, "No way." So buckle up as we delve into the unexpected, the peculiar, and the downright wild. From the buzzing chaos of mosquitoes to record-breaking humans, here are the top 10 unbelievable facts that will blow your mind. And yes, we've packed in plenty of bonus surprises to keep you entertained. Number 10. Mosquitoes, the tiny vampires. Did you know it would take approximately 1.2 million mosquitoes to drain an adult human of all their blood? Yep, those pesky little pests suck, literally, not bite. Imagine a stadium filled with these minuscule vampires working in unison. Thankfully, we'll likely never witness that nightmare scenario outside of a B-grade horror flick. And while we're at it, let's not forget that mosquitoes are oddly selective in their feasts. You might attract them more than your friends because of your unique body chemistry. Or maybe they just think you're extra tasty. Oh, and here's a chilling tidbit. Mosquitoes have existed for over 100 million years, long before the dinosaurs went extinct. Talk about ancient villains. But there's more. Did you know mosquitoes are responsible for over 700,000 deaths annually due to diseases like malaria and dengue? These tiny creatures are the most dangerous animals on Earth. They're nature's tiniest supervillains, complete with buzzing sound effects. Number 9. September babies everywhere. September 9th isn't just any date. It's the most common birthday in the world. But why? Let's do the math. Backtracking 9 months takes us to December, a time of holiday cheer, cozy nights, and perhaps too much eggnog. Whether it's the festive spirit or the winter chill encouraging cuddles, the result is a September population boom. So if you're a September baby, know that you're part of a massive club. Cake for everyone. On the contrary, when is the least common birthday? December 25th. Looks like the festivities of Christmas overshadow the urge to welcome new life. And there's even a quirky twist, the concept of birthday twins. Statistically speaking, any group of 23 people has a 50% chance of sharing a birthday. Mind blown yet? Number 8. China's army. When it comes to sheer numbers, China's military reigns supreme. With over 2 million active personnel, it's the largest standing army in the world. To put that into perspective, it's like every resident of Houston, Texas, joining the military, and then some. India and the United States round out the top 3, but they can't hold a candle to China's manpower. Just imagine the logistical nightmare of organizing those lunch breaks. Interestingly, China's military tradition dates back thousands of years, with Sun Tzu's The Art of War still studied by strategists today. Even more impressive, China's army isn't just about numbers. They've developed cutting-edge technologies, including hypersonic missiles and AI-driven drones. It's an ancient force with a futuristic edge. Number 7. Bosnia and Herzegovina, land of giants. Move over, Dutch folks. The tallest people in the world are found in Bosnia and Herzegovina, where the average height edges out the Netherlands by a mere 1/10 of a millimeter. That's right, a fraction of a millimeter makes all the difference. What's their secret? Could it be the genetics, the hearty Balkan diet, or just an intense desire to reach the top shelf? Whatever it is, it's working. However, the tallest man ever recorded, Robert Wadlow, reached an astonishing height of 8 feet 11 inches. While not Bosnian, he certainly set the global bar, or ceiling, high. Seriously, height doesn't just vary by country. It's influenced by socioeconomic factors, health, and even historical trends. For example, Americans were among the tallest people in the world in the 19th century, but have since been overtaken by Europeans. Food for thought and growth. Number 6. Earthquake Central, Japan. Japan is more than just sushi, cherry blossoms, and anime. It's also the earthquake capital of the world. Thanks to its position on the Pacific Ring of Fire, Japan experiences more seismic activity than any other country. It's like the Earth itself is trying to practice its dance moves under Japan's feet. While this might sound terrifying, the Japanese have turned it into an art form, creating some of the most earthquake-resistant architecture on the planet. Shake it off, Japan, literally. For a historical twist, the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake remains one of the most devastating, reshaping Tokyo and leading to massive urban reforms. But wait, there's more. Japan has over 100 active volcanoes. One of the most iconic, Mount Fuji, is not only a symbol of the nation, but also a potential threat. Talk about living on the edge, literally. Number 5. South Sudan, the baby of the world. Speaking of young, did you know that South Sudan is the youngest country in existence? Officially declared a nation in 2011, it's practically a toddler on the geopolitical stage. However, growing pains are real, and South Sudan faces significant challenges, from infrastructure development to ensuring basic human rights. Let's hope this young nation grows up to be strong and resilient. Interestingly, before 2011, the world's youngest country was East Timor, gaining independence in 2002. Clearly, global geopolitics is always evolving. Creating a new country isn't just about drawing borders. It involves establishing a government, economy, and national identity, a Herculean task that South Sudan is still tackling. Number 4. Iran, the grandfather of nations. On the other end of the spectrum, Iran boasts the title of the oldest country in the world. Established in 3200 BCE, it's like the wise old grandparent at the global dinner table. Home to ancient civilizations like Elam and Jiravt, Iran's history is as rich and layered as its famous Persian carpets. Amazingly, it's also one of the few countries to say no thanks to McDonald's. Guess they've had their fill of invaders over the millennia. Another fascinating tidbit, the Cyrus cylinder, created by the ancient Persian king Cyrus the Great, is considered the world's first declaration of human rights. Here's a quirky addition. Iran is home to one of the oldest games in history, polo. That's right, the sport of kings has its origins in ancient Persia. Number 3. 7% Living Club. Here's a mind-bending statistic. 7% of all the humans who have ever lived are alive today. That's roughly 108 billion people in history, with about 8 billion of us currently kicking around. It's like we're all attending the biggest, longest-running party ever thrown by planet Earth. Just don't forget to recycle your solo cups, folks. Speaking of populations, did you know that the world's population didn't hit 1 billion until 1804? That's right, we've multiplied like rabbits in the last 2 centuries. And here's a kicker. The most densely populated place on Earth isn't a city. It's a tiny island called Santa Cruz del Islote in Colombia. It's smaller than 2 soccer fields, but home to over 500 people. Talk about cozy. Number 2. Spain, the tourism titan. France may take the crown for the most visited country in the world, but Spain is a close second with 81.8 million tourists in 2017. From the stunning beaches of Costa del Sol to the architectural wonders of Barcelona, Spain is basically the extroverted friend who always throws the best parties. Add in some tapas and flamenco, and it's no wonder people keep coming back for more. Spaniards are among the healthiest people in the world. Coincidence? We think not. Also, Spain boasts over 47 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, making it a must-visit destination for history buffs. Here's another mind-blowing detail. Spain's La Tomatina Festival is the world's biggest food fight. Imagine tens of thousands of people hurling tomatoes at each other in the streets of Buñol. Now that's a party. Number 1. The Internet, connecting the world. Did you know that more than 5.5 billion people use the Internet worldwide? That's over half the global population. As of December 2018, approximately 4.1 billion people were online. And by today, that number has grown to 5.6 billion active users. With a world population of 8.1 billion, that means the Internet is arguably the most influential tool ever created. The United States has the third highest number of users by country, with 284 million people online. And while you might think the Internet is only for the young, think again. In the US, 100% of 18 to 29-year-olds use it, but so do 97% of 30 to 49-year-olds, 88% of 50 to 64-year-olds, and even 73% of those 65 and older. The Internet has become our global town square, connecting people from all corners of the earth. From social media to online shopping to memes that unite us in laughter, it's hard to imagine life without it. The only thing more incredible, it's still growing. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 unbelievable facts that make life on Earth endlessly fascinating. From mosquito armies to towering Bosnians and record-breaking birthdays, these tidbits remind us that truth is often stranger than fiction. But we didn't stop there. We added historical twists, fun bonuses, and quirky insights to keep the fun going. So, the next time you want to dazzle your friends or win trivia night, keep these gems in your back pocket. After all, who doesn't love a good dose of the unbelievable? Now go forth and share the wonder. Thank you for watching Top 10 Detective Countdowns of Unbelievable Facts, and looking forward to seeing you in another episode of Top 10 Detective in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on upcoming videos. Let us know which fun fact was your favorite in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share.